like a song.
Just a matter of time, I suppose. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got in this situation. It's because these Hobbit boxes are $800 now. Wizards of the Coast is currently showing us crossover cardboard slop over crossover cardboard slop after crossover cardboard slop over and shoveling it down our throats for what feels like month after month this year. If you're like me, your wallet is sitting in the corner, tired and beat.
I can't do it no more, boss.
While your favorite Corpo card reviewer is busy spending his time glazing the newest overpriced Marvel slop like his rent is due. And if it's not slop, it's everyone running the same freaking cards. Mr. Op Agent, I don't think it's that bad. You didn't build that deck. You downloaded the whole damn thing with a click.
Send those fuckers into the stratosphere!
The entire player base has entered a collective state of brain rot where they stare at a spreadsheet on a website, order 99 pieces of the same identical trash, and then think they're on the level of a tactical mastermind like Napoleon or Genghis Khan. Every local game store table feels like you stumble into a bunch of mentally innocent individuals who have not got a pat on the back or a gold star sticker in 20 years. They're just sitting there showing off the same algorithm-approved decks with no pizzazz. I like pizzazz. Do you like pizzazz? We're not doing that today. We are, though, looking at 5 ancient toxic cards. Screw metas, find Jane. These cards prove Magic has some bangers that need to be played, even in your little upcoming Hobbit slots. Let's look at the card that turns your graveyard into an actual waterboarding session. Card number 1 is Tombstone Stairwell. The card text says every player gets hasty zombies on every single upkeep, and then they all delete themselves at the end step. Normies look at this and say, wow, that looks symmetrical and fair. It isn't, unless you're mentally innocent. This thing's not fair at all. Now, with a game plan, this card changes everything. Play it in an Orzhov shell. Fill up your graveyard and plan around sacrificing to make sure no one gets creatures.
It's only a dream.
It's a dream. No, it's not.
Cast spells to where when things die on your board state, it makes them sack things on theirs. Also, don't forget to fill your graveyard. Man, I should talk about these, but not now. So now when the staircase triggers on everybody's turn, Grave Pack looks at the table and says, hey, welcome to hell, mother. Nobody gets creatures, just you. No one gets to give their 20-minute TED Talk on attacks. And if you can't figure out how to make a plan to win with this, you got no pizzazz. Is that pizzazz?
Must be pizzazz.
Boss, I'm on life support. That card is $65. Are you crazy?
$61.96 to be exact, mostly due to being on the reserve list.
But wait! There's more!
This shit hasn't seen a reprint since Bill Clinton was in office. So if you're only putting this in one deck, proxy this thing and try it out before you buy it. But Mr. Op Agent, isn't that stealing?
Oh, hell no.
So if you don't want to buy this, don't do it. Make a fake. If your friends cry about it, boo-hoo. Card number 2, Reconnaissance. This thing's $5. It just got reprinted in Assassin's Creed. However, the original's like $8, but this one's $5.09. The casual read is, oh neat, I can save my creatures from a bad block. That is the Fisher-Price version of the rules. The real version is that Reconnaissance is spycraft for dummies. You can pay 0, remove target attacking creature you control from combat, and untap it. This happens before the attack lands or after damage is done. So it can save you from that bad block, but also, if you hit player damage, you can also untap. It's vigilance on demand, and it confuses the hell out of people. Your big beast with trample and haste swings in, smacks them in the face, then during the end of combat step, you activate Reconnaissance for 0 mana to untap your entire team. Your creatures still deal full damage, but they untap for free. Meanwhile, some EDH wreck Pilgrim easily spent $30 giving their board vigilance. And now it's not to say that there's cheaper methods of doing this. There is. But instead of putting something out that says all creatures have vigilance, we avoid telegraphing our intentions. And to an unsuspecting player or someone who even forgets this is on the table, it changes the way they may block, it changes the situation entirely. And as a lot of people don't realize when they get into Commander, it is a socio-political game. And what we are experiencing in this situation is subterfuge. My next video is going to be a deep dive with Commander politics based around the art of war. So if you're into this, subscribe, like, and I'll see you at the next video. Next card. Nope, not that card. But hey, look at this. I photoshopped it and made it look way better. Thanks, Joel, for that retweet. Card number 3 is Tainted Remedy. This is for every life game player who thinks sitting quietly in the corner and gaining 12 life passively is part of your personality. Yes, I'm directly targeting you, Oloro player.
Oloro need the milkies now, please.
Tainted Remedy says if an opponent would gain life, they lose that much life instead. That's it. The whole thing. Olero players start the game feeling safe. They have their pillow fort. They have their passive triggers. They have their smug little life total that looks like a phone number. Then you play Tainted Remedy. And because this asshole never has to be cast out of the command zone to trigger, we've essentially poisoned this baby's milk.
Oloro need a milky.
Because let's be real, nobody actually casts this asshole. He just sits in his high chair in the command zone like a lazy toddler throwing his Cheerios while everyone else plays the game until he draws a win con. Your soul sisters? Dead. Life gain aristocrats? Dead. Random food token nonsense? Dead. Go sit in the timeout corner and think about your life choices. In every commander deck I build, I always add in a couple pieces of hate. It might be life gain hate. It could be graveyard hate. Well, unless I'm reanimating. If I'm not doing that, I'm gonna put a piece of hate in there. So always be hating. I love this next card. Let's go. Exchange of words. Costing around $1 to 50 cents. It came out in a joke set, meaning net deckers ignored it. Their mistake because it's legal and it's absolutely pure grief. In a way, it's just like when your mom goes on that annual carnival cruise and puts that upside down pineapple on the door. Damn! So we cast it for 1 and 2 blue. It enters the battlefield and permanently swaps the text boxes of 2 creatures. You don't steal their board, you just swap their text. Suddenly, that Lateral deck is a Zulu dock and that Zulu dock is a Lateral deck. Entire optimized synergy is bricked. They have to spend the rest of the night trying to pilot each other's text or trying to figure out how to kill their own creature. It's beautiful, budget friendly, no gold stars for them. However, let's say that Lateral player recast. It's going to come back in with its actual text again, but the Zulu dock will still have that Lateral text. They can't get rid of it till that creature either flickers, exiles, or goes to the graveyard and gets recast from the command zone.
Whoa now, I think I can do $1.
Well, get in quick because this is my Ben Bateman guarantee of the week. Because if Ben Bateman speaks on this card, it's going to go 5x overnight. I personally bought 10 of these things last year for $0.25. Mainly because it has that pizzazz. I think I'm starting to catch on, Mr. Op Agent. About damn time. I haven't done mono green yet, so let's do a mono green card.
You stink like a fucking finger that's been stuck up an ass all day.
Wow, that's a great example of a mono green player right there. Some would say damn near textbook. Anyways, Broken Fall, 2 and 1 green. It's an enchantment from Tempest. You easily cast this before you're attacked, and let's say someone triple blocks that giant creature you got. All you have to do is return Broken Fall to your owner's hand. You sack it, return it, and you'll regenerate that creature before it hits the graveyard, meaning it doesn't die. Counters and R's on that creature stay, because it never hits the graveyard. If someone tries to kill something and you have this on the board, same thing, you regenerate it. The only thing you can't do against this is exile, but with the block strategy and attack strategy of Gruul and green, it fits in perfectly. Super easy pickup. And it's currently going for like $1.75 and sometimes even lower. Now we're playing with Pizzazz. You can kind of see my philosophy right now. So stop treating Commander like a solved spreadsheet. Open up an old set. Search through that dollar bin at your local LGS. Find a card that makes someone across the table lean in and ask, what the hell does that do? Maybe it's not the mathematically perfect card. Maybe it doesn't improve your precious efficiency score. But it gives your deck personality. It gives the game a story. And sometimes it lets you commit an act of cardboard terrorism for $1.75. That is Pizzazz. But damn it if they're not funny and fun. And I for one love playing toxic ass cards. I do call myself the opposition agent after all. It also pains me to see all this content that's just so clean and sterile.
Hercules, Yes, Hercules, it is I.
Lord Zeus.
But I do feel like one way to cure the slop train of just piles of slop that they try to feed us in this card game is to look at these old cards and say, I want to go back to that. Thanks, everyone. Thank you for watching till the end. Have a great day. Tell me the weirdest toxic card you play that nobody else knows about. And now, if you excuse me, I have an $800 Hobbit box to pre-order.